Good morning, everyone. We are at the Brindavanam Days Inn in Jaffna, a quiet and cozy homestay in this beautiful northern city, which costs around 5,000 Lankan rupees with free breakfast. We are on our last day of the Sri Lanka series, so without any further ado, let's go to the video. Jaffna, also known as Yelpanam, is a city and administrative center in the northern province of Sri Lanka, situated on the Jaffna Peninsula and considered the cultural capital of the Sri Lankan Tamil people. It is renowned for its historic sites, such as Jaffna Fort and Nallur Kandaswamy Temple. It offers a mix of cultural experiences, beaches, and a unique atmosphere shaped by its history. The city boasts a vibrant Tamil culture, and despite being impacted by the Sri Lankan Civil War, it is now a growing tourist destination and a symbol of rebuilding and resilience. We are here at the famous Nallur Kandaswamy Temple. Sri Lanka is home to many sacred Hindu temples, however, few hold as much historical, cultural, and spiritual importance as the Nallur Kandaswamy Temple. Situated at the heart of Jaffna, the temple is not just a place of worship, but also a symbol of resilience, devotion, and Tamil heritage. The story of the temple spans centuries, weaving together methodology, history, and living tradition. Taking photos and videos is strictly prohibited inside the temple. Visitors must adhere to a strict dress code. Men must be bare-chested with their legs covered, and women must wear modest clothing that covers their shoulders and knees. All footwear must be removed before entering the temple complex, and sleeveless tops are not permitted. The temple is dedicated to the Hindu god of war, also known as Kanda. The temple's foundation dates to 948 AD, but invasions led to its relocation several times within Nallur. The structure was built in 1749 and features a 5-story gopuram, or ornately carved tower, in the South Indian Dravidian architectural style. It's a central part of the Sri Lankan Tamil Hindu identity, with similar temples built worldwide. The temple honors Lord Murugan at the principal shrine, as well as other deities of the Hindu pantheon. Actually, we booked a tuk-tuk from last night's dinner. A friendly and kind tuk-tuk driver accepted our request for sightseeing around Jaffna and drop us at the Kankasantherai port. Therefore, we started our day early this morning. As we were seeing the Kandaswamy temple, we received a text about an early departure of our ferry to India, so we explored as much as we could in our short period of time in Jaffna. Our tuk-tuk driver took us around the Jaffna streets and started explaining how things were after the Civil War and what was happening in the current period of time. We came across the legendary Jaffna Hospital, the largest in the city, offering both education and practice. The road itself is called Hospital Road, which leads us to the famous Jaffna market via the Jaffna main bus stand. The Jaffna main market spreads alongside the road, and there are many shops to be discovered. Some vendors sell fruits, traditional sweets from Jaffna, and traditional utensils in these open-sided shops. There is a great mixture of goods in there. The products include dried fish of all shapes and sizes, a variety of items manufactured from the native Palmyra or Thal, and condiments like sun-dried red chilies and sour buttermilk. Fresh fruits and vegetables abound, including the well-known Jaffna produce of mangoes, grapes, bananas, capsicums, brinjals, and onions. Large jackfruits and Colombo, a Jaffna-specific kind of mango, are indispensable. By the time the market shuts at 6 o'clock in the evening, it is reported that very little or none of the fresh produce that is supplied every day will still be available. Whether in tiny packages or large sacks, grains and spices are everywhere. If you are planning to buy or explore the Jaffna market, make sure you visit there in the morning or before 6 p.m. in the evening, because the market is closed at 6 p.m. and by that time the vendors have sold all of their daily produce. If you visit the Jaffna market, don't forget to buy yourself the famous Jaffna curry powder, which will tantalize your taste buds when you add it to your food. It is a rich blend of roasted and ground red chili, fennel, turmeric, coriander, cumin, fenugreek, and pepper. You can also buy locally produced sweet treats like peanut biscuits, vanilla biscuits, odile, jaggery, baskets of woven palmyra leaves, Nelly fruit cordial, and grape wine here. Duraiapa Stadium near the Jaffna Fort and Public Library is a public sports facility located in the heart of Jaffna. It was named after the late mayor of Jaffna, Alfred Thangaraja Duraiapa, who was assassinated in 1975. After years of neglect during the Civil War, the stadium has been renovated and plays a key role in sports activities for the northern region. Jaffna Public Library is one of Jaffna's most notable landmarks and is run by the Jaffna Municipal Council. The library was built in 1933 and is Sri Lanka's second main public library, only rivaled by Colombo Public Library. During the early 1980s, it was one of the biggest libraries in Asia, containing over 97,000 books and manuscripts. In 1981, it was burned down in a deliberate mob attack. Over 1 million books were burned in the 1981 arson attack, and some ancient Tamil books and manuscripts were never recovered. In 2001, the renovation of the library was completed, with new structures being built and new books received, although its old books and manuscripts were not replaced. Close to the coastal village of Girunagar, Jaffna, is where you'll find Jaffna Fort, an intriguing piece of architecture built by the Portuguese between 1618 and 1625. While under Portuguese occupation, the fort was called Fortress of Our Lady of Miracles of Jaffna, a name derived from the neighboring church dedicated to Virgin Mary. Jaffna Fort is a historically significant and a pentagonal-shaped fort. It is the second largest existing fort in Sri Lanka and has played a crucial role during colonial periods, suffering significant damage during the Sri Lankan Civil War. Due to limited time, we didn't explore inside the port and moved on the go. The Jaffna Panai Fish Market, also known as the Jaffna Fish Market, is a lively seafood market located on Beach Road in Jaffna. It's a hub for fresh, daily catches from local fishermen, with a wide variety of seafood like prawns, crabs, cuttlefish, and fish. For the best selection, it's recommended to visit early in the morning, around 7 to 9 a.m., as this is when the activity is at its peak and the freshest fish is available. The vendors seemed genuinely happy to show us the day's catch and were fine with us just walking around. They were of all ages, from a couple of young boys to elderly, but very energetic grandmothers. They were not annoyed that we were not interested in purchasing fish. There's life and verve here. We like the atmosphere and just being in the midst of all the hustle and bustle. From the fish market, we headed straight to the Kankasantharai port, situated around 18 kilometers from Jaffna city. The port of Kankasantharai, commonly referred to as the KKS port, the port which was once under the control of the Sri Lanka Navy, served the nation during the turbulent period of the war. Hence, the government, recognizing the immense potential of the port, took a decision to transform it into a tourist port between India and Sri Lanka. The recently opened terminal building have brought new significance to the progress of the KKS port, marking a significant milestone in its history. Additionally, the port now boasts well-established security, customs, immigration facilities, and state-of-the-art equipment, ensuring smooth and efficient operations. The Sri Lanka Navy is also actively involved in supporting the expansion of the facilities at the Kankasantharai port in response to a request from the Ministry of Ports, Shipping, and Aviation. Thanks to our tuk-tuk driver, we arrived on time at the KKS port. We ran out of change, but no worries. We came inside and saw that the Bank of Ceylon on wheels and a cafe near it, so we got the change and settled the amount. You can find the bank in the safe near the immigration office, providing money exchange and a SIM card. It's an excellent initiative by the Sri Lankan government. We also exchanged our Sri Lankan money for Indian currency. You can book Sri Lanka to India ferry tickets through Salesubham's official website, which operates the service between Jaffna Kankasantharai port in Sri Lanka and Nagapattinam in India, vice versa. The ferry has been operational since October 2023, but it may be temporarily suspended in the monsoon season, so it is important to check the latest status before booking. The immigration process was very smooth. Boarding started in a few minutes, and we all got into a bus to reach the ferry. I am very excited as this is my first time crossing a country by ferry. The one-way tickets from KKS Port to Nagapattinam cost around 4,000 per person. Each ticket includes 10 kilograms of carry-on baggage for free. If you have more than 10 kilograms of luggage, please use the checked-in baggage option and book the required baggage weight when booking your ticket for an additional price. The International Salesubham ferry service has a fully air-conditioned seats, with a capacity of 150 passengers. This includes 25 business class seats in the upper deck. The service is daily and runs in approximately 4 hours. The ferry departed on time, and it's time to say goodbye to Sri Lanka. An unforgettable experience, a heaven on earth, a must-visit country for all. As soon as we departed, we could see the Navy base on our left, and as we moved on, the crew members instructed us to take our seats, which was similar to the way we travel on a plane, and later they had the safety instructions telecast on the TV. This international ferry has only 2 services per day. Its first service starts at Nagapattinam in India by 7:30 am and reaches Kankasantharai port in Sri Lanka by 12:30 pm, and departs from Kankasantharai port by 1:30 pm and reaches Nagapattinam by 5:30 pm. We have pre-booked a meal while booking our tickets. We received pongal from Ease Eats. It's a ready-to-eat food. We added hot water to the contents inside the pouch, closed the lid, waited for 8 minutes, and a super hot pongal was ready to eat. It was really easy and delicious. It just cost us around 150 rupees. If you haven't booked a meal, no problem. You can also purchase from the ferry pantry, and they accept both Indian and Sri Lankan currency here. They had a clean washroom on the backside and all the required amenities. I suggest that at the time of your booking, always select the seats on the front side of the ferry. As you go back, you get closer to the engine at the back, which can be very noisy. As time passed, we started to see the Indian coast from the ferry and also began to receive the Airtel network from India. It's almost 5 p.m. and the view from the sun was amazing as the light reflected on the sea, and you can also see the Indian fishermen near the coast. Welcome back to India, everyone. What a wonderful trip we had. I can't believe we are here, and first time I've reached India by an international ferry. What a great initiative. We can now travel to Sri Lanka by both air and water. For almost 40 years, this service was suspended due to the civil war in Sri Lanka. But now, thanks to all, it has resumed a great service to both India and Sri Lanka, offering a wide options for tourists and trade. Just like an airport, the port in Nagapattinam also had all the security and immigration processes in place. It was a swift process. We came out in a few minutes, and the whole port looked awesome. As you come out of the port, you can see the beach on its right and a lighthouse on its left. There are a lot of autos available in front of the port to reach various places in Nagapattinam city. We had booked a train to reach Chennai, so we walked to the nearby Nagapattinam station. However, I suggest taking an auto as the road is under construction. It's too dusty when it's dry and too slippery when it rains. Our train was scheduled to depart by 9:50 p.m. and will reach Tambaram in Chennai by 4:30 am. So you can use this Karaikal Express train to reach Chennai. At last, we have come to the end of our Sri Lanka series. Thanks for your support and for traveling with me digitally. So finally, the whole trip cost me around 40,000 for 9 days, including all expenses. I will give you guys a detailed itinerary in a separate video. Until then, this is Porchselvan signing off.